Good evening. Glad y'all could be here. Let me get my orientation here. Okay. Where do producers come from? There's no school. There's no graduate course. I don't think I think producers probably come from either a songwriter, an engineer, or a musician, or all three. And they just kind of. I'm not talking about myself, but many of them come from the ranks and ascend to the head of the class. Oh, there I am. Okay. Let me see if I can do this. Actually, I don't want to do that yet. Sorry, I've never done this with slides. This is like way too many. I'm usually the guy behind the curtain, so sorry, I'm burning daylight here. As a record producer, you have a duty to both the artist and the record company, or whoever's paying the bills, to manage all aspects of the creative process and the administrative chores. Whether you're creating a few sides or an entire album, that includes song selection and arrangements, as well as guiding, encouraging, and critiquing the performances of the artist and every other musician, singer, engineer, or mixer who contributes to the process. A producer wears many hats that include instigator, facilitator, communicator, nurturer, motivator, editor, stage manager, problem solver, and being able to impart a little common sense psychology on occasion to soothe an anxious moment or inspire and coax a more focused effort can be invaluable. Begin with great songs. It's so much easier. That is crucial. But the key, the tempo, the feel, finding a groove, being able to recognize and change directions when it ain't happening, while maintaining the vibe in the room, what's for lunch, keeping as many distractions at bay as possible, making everyone comfortable, and encouraging each to perform to their peak ability. This is no small chore. It's a balancing act. But setting the table for success to happen, bringing all of those elements together, that's the job. From my years of producing, I know there are three elements that I believe to be the most important to a healthy artist-producer relationship: trust, honesty, and communication. I think those three elements are vital for a healthy collaboration to flourish. Yes, I believe a producer has a duty to serve the hopes and aspirations of all the stakeholders, but especially those of the artist. Involving yourself in someone else's dream should not be taken lightly. And on the artist side, you must do your best to communicate in real time so that everyone can best serve you. Joy and enthusiasm is easy to display. Concern and dissatisfaction is a little trickier to express. Use finesse, but express yourself and don't hold back. Judgments are rendered upon the producers and the artist's ability to harness their collaborative efforts into a tangible work of art, which will also be measured by its potential for commercial success, and preferably significant success. I'm fortunate to have worked with some amazing artists, some great singers, Hall of Famers, and talented songwriters like Tom Douglas was here earlier. My gosh, I have such great respect for the discipline and the craft. I could not have had the success I've known without some of the amazing songs that have come my way. Many of them were newly written, but some were overlooked